Rocket fist! Wow! Wow! Hello, viewers of the internet. It is I, Toninator, and my good friend Lyle, and we're back with another episode of Link's Awakening.
Hello!
Last time we beat the 4th dungeon, just before my laptop battery ran out. But this time, weeks later, or seconds later, depending if you're just flicking on to the next video, we are going to now go to the 5th dungeon. And unlike the 4th dungeon, or a lot of the dungeons in this game that have a little bit of a process before you get there, we can actually go just straight to the 5th dungeon now. There's really no keys or anything, but we are going to do a few things before we go there. We're going to equip our new warp travel song we got last time. This is one of the handiest things in the game. Now, in the original game, you could only travel to Mumbo's Pond when you played the song, but in the remake, they made it that you can travel to any warp point using the song, which is a really, really great idea. So, I gotta remember where we got the biscuits. Right. So we're gonna continue our trading quest because we can actually almost wrap it up soon. So, the last thing we got is I believe it was, yeah, we got a hibiscus. We got a hibiscus from the man up in the mountains after giving him a pineapple. So now we're gonna go.
That guy hurt you?
Nope.
What is that? I never remember him.
Some ghosty. Get out of here, ghosty. I'm scared.
I don't remember him following you anytime.
We'll see in a second what happens, but it's a very random thing that actually really has nothing to do with the story.
A goat's letter.
In the original, I think you got one of those like Game Boy photographs out of it, and in this game, since they don't have that, they give you something else for this. But Marin's still singing away. Now we gave the goat the hibiscus, and she gave us a letter, so now we gotta go give this letter to someone. Now it's been a while, but there is somebody we met earlier that loves receiving letters. So we're just gonna go up to Mumbo's Pond.
You should be able to sneak up behind them and do a stealth takedown.
Yes. Oh, and I just fell down the hole again, expecting not to. So we get
wait a minute. He's an assist trophy on Smash Bros, isn't he?
You're half right. He's actually a reference to I forget what his name is, Mr. Right from Sim City.
Yeah.
Yeah, the assist trophy is the Sim City guy. Oh. He's just a reference to him.
Oh.
Now, oh look, the letter came with a photograph. So the joke is that the goat has written a letter to him, pretending that this is what she looks like. Which, in the original game, it was a picture of Princess Peach. Obviously not 3D rendered like that, but it, So now he wants to give us a broom.
He's got all those books and pots and things in his house.
Yep.
But he gives us a broom.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I guess it's a new broom, but... Anyways.
Must be a Phoenix 3000.
Actually, let's... The spear just froze in midair. Why am I walking? I don't need to walk anymore. Not when we have teleportation. Now, like I said last part, when you use it inside a dungeon, and I believe you can use it inside caves too. When you use it inside a dungeon, it will just teleport you to the beginning of the dungeon. But it is weird how you fly straight up. You think you'd hit the ceiling or something. which is a thing in um, Dragon Quest XI. If you use, I think I have it. Yeah, we have enough for the bow. We're gonna need this actually for this dungeon. Yeah, you do want the bow by the 5th dungeon because you'll need it. But Dragon Quest XI, if you use zoom, inside a cave, you'll actually fly up, hit the ceiling, and fall back down.
Ah.
Which is pretty funny reference.
I just saw a clip from Smash Bros. Highlight video where a hero used zoom when he was just underneath the stage at a point, and you actually will hit the bottom of the stage and you'll die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that must be a reference to that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we give the old lady our broom, and she's gonna exchange it for a fishing hook.
Oh, man.
Now, I said I wasn't gonna dilly-dally too much to the dungeon, but
That's okay. I just want to chill and see what's going on.
Let's play a game. It's a really annoying game. Okay, so there's nothing of value here. However, we do need to get that stone tablet, unfortunately, for the things that we do want to spawn. And it's on the moving platform. So how do you do this? Well, this is my trick. I'm sure everyone. So wait till it, and then activate it. So move the crane to the farthest point that the platform moves to, and then activate it. Because usually, by the time it goes down and opens and then closes, it's like one cycle of that platform. So that's usually the trick.
Were you practicing that little thing too? Just to get it in one try? So
No. Well, I did do it last night, but no, that's something that I learned when I first played through the game. Just a little trick. So now we gotta leave and then come back just to make everything respawn.
I just read a really cool story about a United States veteran who goes around and he goes to all the crane games that at arcades and stuff, and he tries to get all the toys that he can, and he donates them all to charity.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah.
So if you notice that heart, it moves to this point. Oh, I went a little too early. Oh, I might be good. Yes, I'll be good. There we go.
Wow.
But the heart will probably fall out because this crane has a really hard time at keeping it in. Oh, nice. There's a really good YouTube channel. I can put something in the video when I edit it later. But there's a guy. He's an engineer, like a building engineer, and he does different videos. He'll build like little contraptions and stuff like that. He built like a glitter bomb for porch pirates, a water spray gun that worked off of sensors to keep cats away from a bird nest that was in his hedge, and stuff like that. But he did one video on the science of carnival games, like the claw, and like how they're scientifically designed to make sure you lose almost every time.
Whoa.
Yeah, and just even like the hoop throw, where you have to throw balls. He measured the distance and the height of it, and it's like not regulation, but it's just enough that it looks regulation, so it throws a lot of people off, even if you're good at shooting hoops. And also the hoop is even slightly tilted, so if a ball hits it the right way, it bounces out rather than goes in like a normal. It's really and there's like, and two, the games that have the best prizes are always the ones that have the least chance of winning. And he got people to go to this certain carnival and record how many people played the game and how many people won, and then he like categorized which games were kind of possible to win and some which were impossible. I think he said the hoop one with the bottles was impossible. Nobody ever won all day.
Wow.
And that's because the hoops are like barely bigger than that actual necks on the bottles. Oh, the house by the bay. So that's a hint. I was actually kind of holding off until. Actually, we could have did. Oh well. Anyways, we'll go down here to the bay. Martha's Bay. Which we can only assume that this ghost is Martha. Implications. Here, enter my house. Again, I do like a game when... I like a game with a lot of good fan theories. It just hints enough that it gets the fans thinking about what all this can mean. We get this little cutscene. Nostalgia unchanged. The joke is like, you know, we're looking at this rundown house, but it turns out the house always looked like this. It never actually ran down. And we get and while this whole scene's going on, we're getting a very special version of Maid Village playing, which only plays during this cutscene. So, again, I like when games do that sort of thing. When they pay a lot of attention to their soundtrack. The game has one of the best soundtracks in Legend of Zelda. Where do I want to go? I'll go here. I don't know if this is healthy for Link. Be doing all this teleportation.
I'm sure he'd be about trained to be an astronaut by now with all the acceleration he's been going through.
Yeah, I guess it's not technically teleportation. I know technically it's a theoretical science, it doesn't exist, but the idea of teleportation is that it like breaks down your molecules and into light energy and then sends you to a receiver and then rebuilds your structure. That can't be healthy. But I don't know if that's exactly what's going on here. More looks like Link is like blasting into space and then coming back down. So anyways, we take the ghost back to her grave, and she gives us a fairy bottle. Which, like I said in the original, it was a photo instead. The little mouse photographer guy would show up, take a photo of you beside the grave. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry on it. So basically that was just explaining. The more instruments you collect and the closer you get to waking up, obviously, the more dangerous the monsters are going to get now. Well, you know, the monsters you fight in the dungeons. Technically, the difficulty of the monsters out here don't really change.
Oh, so I mean, like, will they just get more HP or attack power?
No, they're just going to be... It's just saying there'll be tougher bosses, which is what you expect from a video game. But, I have to think about where we're going. Oh yeah, we'll go back to the bay. So yeah, that whole thing doesn't really have a whole lot to do with anything. We don't get a key or anything. We could have actually... Oh, get out of my way. We'll come here since the bell rung.
Hey, that's a...
Yep, Zora. I believe they're river Zoras. There is a difference. The ones in Ocarina of Time look different, but I think technically those are Lake Zoras.
What? You can shoot a bomb?
Yep. If you hit bomb and arrow at the same time, it shoots it. And that was in the original too. And I forgot I don't have jump. Kind of the whole point of the item system. One thing they wanted to do even in the original is have like different combinations. And there is that to a certain extent, even in the original. If you have the sword and the boots equipped, you would run with your sword out and you could damage enemies.
There's a heart thing in there.
Is there? Oh yeah, good eye. Almost forgot about that.
I can't believe you didn't pick it up. It looked like you ran over it, but oh well.
Hitboxes. But yeah, bomb arrows were in the original. I think they had more ideas. Oh, the electric guy, I didn't even see him there. But nothing more really came out of it. Some of the things like running with your sword just automatically happens in this game because the boots are always equipped and your sword is always equipped. In the original, like I said, you only had 2 buttons, so you had to constantly be changing your items out. So there we go. That guy cursed us, and now we have to carry more items.
So what did he do?
He increased our bombs, so now we can carry 60.
Well, is there any downside that he did?
Nope. It's fully an upgrade. The little joke is that he treats it like a curse. They did a similar thing in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In order to traverse certain areas, they would give you upgrades. Mario would gain abilities that basically he could fold himself up in certain ways, like a paper airplane or a boat, or turn sideways and be flat. But the way you got them is you opened up these cursed treasure chests, and the treasure, when you open them up, these ghouls will come out and they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna curse you now. Now you'll be forever an airplane," and then you'll have the humiliation of being an airplane, and then by the last box, when you open it up, your response, when he asks you a question, your response like, yeah, just hurry up, and the guy's like, "What? You're not shaking in your boots?" He's like, "Oh, well, this is disappointing. Here, just take the curse." But in that game, it's a really dark implication, though, as to what the curse boxes are. The Thousand-Year Door is like this giant door that was sealed by these 4 legendary heroes, trying to keep this demon queen from taking over the world. If you read a lot of the lore, there's this lady in the main town that you can talk to, and she'll give you she'll tell you stories about the hero. And the idea is that they all separated, the heroes, but by creating the Thousand-Year Door, they put a curse on their souls, and they eventually succumbed to it, and their souls got corrupted and imprisoned. So the idea is that the chest you're opening is the souls from the heroes. Which may be why the curses actually help you, because even though they think they're being bad, maybe there's some hidden aspect of them that actually wants to help Mario. Oh. Oh yeah, we gotta go up there. That's okay, we'll do that all after. So now, we gave the fishing hook to that guy under the bridge, and he gave us a necklace. Now we go talk to this lady. It's her necklace, so she'll give us a scale off her tail. Okay. But anyways, that water's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got a realistic kind of look.
I think the water... Well, I love the whole aesthetic as a whole, which I was surprised how many people didn't like it. I think there's a lot of people that still don't like it, which is weird to me because it's very beautiful. What? Oh, jeez. So if we dive down here, we end up in this area. So let's go through the cave.
You have unlimited air?
Yes, you will never drown in this game. I don't know how having flippers makes that happen, but video game logic.